Hello. Yes, yes. CCC Pro. You guys hear me? I'm doing a little test here. Hello. Yes, yes. CCC Pro. You guys hear me? I'm doing a little test here. Let me know if you guys hear me. It seems like you guys are hearing me. I'm just doing a little test on my other section, but if not, I gotta close this up and go the other way. Oh boy, this internet connection is brutal. But buonasera a tutti and welcome to Calcio 3Z. Let's take care of business. As I say, the Italian teams, are they going to make it through the UCL playoffs? And of course, we'll talk about Juventus, the Inter, the Napoli, everything you need to know. Just a little some banter, and we will take care of business. So before anything, start smashing up the likes and leave your comments down below, and let's rock and roll as always. So, shall we? Allora, people on the chat. I see a bunch of people on. Let's say hi. Tony Roastbeef has to make the show exciting. Of course, you know what's with the 1980s romance movie music. Well, I had to do differently with stream but eventually I'll make it nice and professional once I get things going. But thank you. Buonasera a tutti. Grande Anthony, of course. Then, of course, the guys were saying they couldn't hear me. So hopefully all of you can hear me. I'm trying to do it in another area so I can have my space and everything. But guys, feel free to let me know. I'll double check. Then I have to go back on my old ways, which is not present because, you know, too much noise. Yep. Capish. Now, this UCL Champions League playoff. Is the Italians going to go through? If you ask me. I don't know. Then, of course, we're going to talk about the Serie prediction and all the news in the Calcio Mercato that's getting close to an end. But it seems like to me, Juventus is not doing anything pretty. We're going to be a punto zero, as always. But besides that, boys, let's be real. Let's be real. This Champions League, even though if we even win this game the other day, we want to make it through anyways. Inter won against Borussia Dortmund. They're at the playoffs. We got 3 teams in the playoffs besides Conte. I said my piece about Conte, but ragazzi, what are you going to do? That's Conte for you. Things don't change. He's already finding excuses about the players, about not bringing the money, stuff like that. Like, let's be real, boys. If we have to be realistic, that's Conte, and things don't change with him. Is he gonna make it through to the Campionato? I don't know. But let's start off with Inter, shall we? Because I got Anthony here. He has his take on Inter. I see Inter be the Bodo Glimp, even though they won't be an easy opponent. Well, they won't be a easy opponent because they beat Man City. True, we beat them. It was kind of a scary situation, you know. We'll see, because with this Brodo, however you want to call it, they can be scary. Now, people can sit here and say, oh, my Inter, you know, they're a great this and that, but we have to see, because they haven't been beating the big teams, which Bordeaux is not a big team, but they can be scary. So maybe with their luck, they might make it through. If not, well, we have to wait and see. My concern with this UCL, you know, especially on my end as a Juventino, I don't know if they're going to make it through. You know, because even Atalanta with, what's the other team? Madonna mia. I even forgot. Because we seen it last year. Now, Inter had advanced last year because they were at the first round 8. But then, you know, now they're in the playoffs. So, who was the other team? Atalanta. Oh, yeah. Atalanta in Borussia Dortmund. Yes, correct. Well, we'll see if they can make it happen. And let's see if the dream comes true. But for them, because pretty much Palladino, he's been doing pretty good if you ask me. So, yeah, we'll see. Which we'll have to wait and see. Tony, gotta get it right. You're talking about Juventus or in general? Well, speaking about that, Tony, the thing is what pissed me off with Spalletti. Like, I respect any decision that he makes, but the problem is when he puts minors, è finita. You know? Now, we can complain that he did not put Jonathan David. It would be a difference. That's what people are saying. But the big issue is not having Locatelli, even though I'm not a big fan of him. There was a big difference because every time Miners plays, he is slow. Either you like it or not. So this guy, I hope in the summer he can leave. Anthony, we do a little mix of it. Conte continues to show that he can prepare this team, play multiple games a week. Well, yes, that's it. Then he blames on the field. He blames on the manager. He blames on the players. Like he said at the last conference, if you don't bring money in the Champions League, you're not going forward. Or bring the young team. That's the problem with Napoli. Well, it's a problem with any Italian team, if you ask me. But there's always something. I don't think this Conte is gonna last because don't tell me, that you need a De Bruyne, a Lukaku, even to beat PSV 6-0. Like, let's be real, ragazzi. Let's see, Tony. Where do you stand on David these days? It's hard to keep track. I know this is going to be worldwide, and I will explain. I will explain on the live because I see Adam over here. He's already thinking, what the hell is this guy talking about? So we're on this group chat, Adam, Tony Roastbeef and company at the AGC. Now, you people might have heard me. One day I say good things about David. One day I say bad things about David. This is the reality of things. Hey, Adam, pointed up. I did tell you why, and one of those guys that been bugging me. You better show up on the chat, and then I give you my 2 cents. Like I'm at work, okay, having a good day at work whatsoever. Then I have this guy, more than one, Canadians in general, Juventini. Jonathan David this, Jonathan David that, baby, boo boo, ma non mi rompete I coglioni. Just because I said, Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, that I wasn't too happy. One game he did not play against Cagliari and the game before, it's not the end of the world. Like, let's be real, man. Yes, he's been playing good whatsoever. Like, I'm not like most people. They make it sound like that this guy is a Messi of the Messi we have over here, the Ronaldo. That's what they make this guy sound like. But boys, girls, like, pump the brakes. You know what I mean? Let's pump down the brakes, ladies and gentlemen. Like, honestly here. At least you haven't linked you into Milwaukee Brewers. Listen, I don't know nothing about the NFL. I don't want to bring this up because this so-called Paesano of ours is going to show up, which apparently is working. So let's not talk about that. The NFL is next week. Seahawks. I'm from Vancouver. I got a bunch of friends who are Seahawks friends, Patriots. So yeah. But let's continue on with the Jonathan David. That's where I stand. Of course, if he does good, I give him credit. If he doesn't, same goes with Locatelli, a casa. But I think he should be fine. Now, if I tend to say something, hey, it's nothing bad compared what I did with Vlahovic. I defended Vlahovic for years. And then what? Like, let's be real. Ragazzi, let's be real. Oh my god, you guys gave me a heart attack. But let's continue on with the comments and let's continue on based on what we were saying. Roma is going to be a difficult opponent for Atalanta. I give them 50-50 shot in the fixture. Okay. But you never know. Mr. Palladino did surprise us. Then let's continue on. Conte has won to blame on himself because De Laurentiis backed him in the Mercado. His training methods are ruining the Napoli players into the ground wall. Yeah, he didn't join Juventus because he took advantage of Mr. ADL, and that's why I don't want him back again. But at the end, Conte, vattene fangula tia e ADL. That's what I'm going to tell you. But let's continue on the David situation then. I'll mix it up everything tonight, boys. This is going to be... Who do you want us to sign in this Mercado? Who's going to come, Adam? I told you, for me, I wouldn't mind Colomani. I didn't mind that Mateta, to be honest. But all these names, all this... Zero titoli. Like, let's be real, man. This Sociedad di merda, it's brutal. They're saying that, oh, they're going to save money for the summer. So, apparently we're going to get Tonali. That's not going to happen. Until this bastardo, the name of John Elkann is around, and Comoli, è finita, ragazzi. Facciamo segnare la croce. È finita. I didn't realize how awesome the Seahawks logo was until recently. Well, in Vancouver, the majority are Seahawks fans, so I don't know nothing about NFL. Like I told you, I'm going to be watching with my friend. He's from Texas, a big Seahawks fan, his son. Like they were dancing while they were winning one of the latest games. So yeah, continue on. We'll leave the other subjects after. David needs to find some consistency if he wants to succeed in Juventus. Well, yeah, we've seen a little bit. We'll see against Parma. He did score the first game against Parma. I tell you that. And we'll see what happens. Okay, Adam is asking me some very funny questions. We'll be interested. Okay, well, I said my piece. Did that cover you? Who I will... Okay, who should we ship out? I answered to you. No, I asked the same question to you. Leave me a comment. For me, Coop Miners. We should... I see you, bye-bye. Vlahovic. Okay? Kelly's okay. Kaluru's okay. Bremer non si tocca. Who else? What other Rimbambito? I don't know. I can't say Locatelli because he's been in a 50-50, if you ask me. Because, you know, since Pisa, he really pissed me off for Locatelli, but he's been doing good. But I don't know. For now, let's say Coop Miners and and who else did I say? Porca la miseria. Coop Miners. I even forgot what I'm saying. Tonight it's been a rough night. So we agree on this. Coop Miners. Bro, every time this guy plays, even the last game with Juventus in the Champions, he is slow. But there's a big difference when Locatelli is not around. I know me and you go back and forth with Locatelli, but you know what I mean? 20-year-old speed. You work at the ship yard, right? If anything, you know how to ship something off. Sure? Yeah, you're... Good, not local. Okay. Otherwise, I agree. Okay. Cambiaso, yeah, thank you. Sorry, guys. It's been a rough night. I can't remember all these names, but thank you. Tuna, Mr. Gravisos over here. Opened out, yes. I can say 50-50, but these last two games, he hasn't proven nothing. Now you say David and Tuna? Like, really? Wow, so I'm not the only one that kind of changed the subject here. Okay, let's continue on. If I was a Juventino, I should want the buckle. He's a Milanista, everybody. He's one of my favorite followers, very respectful man. So, yeah, but I'm pretty sure the majority of them. And I respect the ones that like him, but enough, it's enough, man. Every time this guy plays, he is very. Juventus is slow, and he is slow. I got friends, they're Dutch. They even complain about this guy. So let's be real. But guys in the chat, before continuing, we got the David conversation going because of Tony Roastbeef. How could skills you have learned? We'll leave these comments later, but let's talk about. Okay, opinion is more consistent, like David, that I think, but in the Spalletti system, I'm not sure if it's gonna be work for the profile he is. That's what I think too about Openda. Surprising. He scored one goal, but these last two games, 50-50. So, yeah, Adam, I don't know. Sorry, man. I got to fix the night boat, so don't let it get to you. I got to try to avoid it. Maybe I'll try to fix it after. Sorry about that, bro. I don't know. I'm new to this kind of stuff, so let's continue on with Openda. Tony Roastbeef always says something good. Openda doesn't need to play, just needs to stay the team for the purpose of FIFA. True, we did test with him and David together, but no action, no. So I don't know. With David, like I said, let's give him time because we're not going to expect to get rid of these players and bring something good because this is not the Juventus that we expect. But guys in the chat, okay, we'll stick with Juventus, then I'll get into the other teams. Were you guys happy about the last games or the last game of Champions League? Or are you guys happy about this Mercato? Because the majority of Juventini, not pretty happy. For me, we're not getting nobody. You guys, let's go on. Let's do like an open section here tonight. Let's go. My opinion on David, never trust a guy with two first names. Come on, man. JD, the Iceman. Let's not forget. Okay. Openda can be... Okay, true. Last game was clear. We didn't care. No, 100%. But it was really boring, man, to be quite honest. Of course, if we would have won that game, it didn't matter. But what really pissed me off about that game, you put minors. Even Monaco, per carità, signor, like, lasciamo stare. Then we have here maybe a new entry. Andre bro, haven't played watching a player like this for years. Yeah, well, let's hope that we keep him. They're talking about these renewals, but in cazzo. Like, you know what I mean? Well, I'm glad you're here, Tuna Steaks. It's Komali way or the highway of these deals. He works on 10 deals and doesn't get one of them done. I'm not a big fan of him. Yes, I was kind of happy at the beginning after what he said. Juventus means winning. But is the Juventus that means winning? Let's be real, guys in the chat. Is this the Juventus that means winning? We heard Ilkan when there was the situation of Tider taking the club, how he loves Juventus, this and that. But is he doing anything? You guys can tell me. Oh, Rino. It's the winter mercado. It doesn't matter. We should have got Mateda. We should have got Kolumani. Maybe we should have kept him in the summer. Rumors are saying, oh, per carità, signor, we might have a chance. Yeah. Sta minga, we have a chance. Like, what are you talking about here? Chin chin, happy Friday, boys. Andre. If he were to leave, you need a monster fee for him. No, I get your point, but there's talks about the renewal. They better renew this guy because if they don't, I'm gonna lose my shit, man. Straight up. But I will say, if we don't bring people in this window, we're a joke. Yeah, I keep on saying this all the time, Adam. But people said I'm negative. You know what I mean? We've been a joke before. Now with this Komoli guy, what's he doing? Oh, we're trying to save money for the summer to get to night. Like, honestly, man, this is not good. That's got it for like 120 mil. Sure, but they gotta renew him, man. I won't be happy. Oh, more. Okay. Tuna snakes. It seems like Komali is the too stubborn and doesn't want to get pushed around by other cops. This is why he doesn't settle any price with the guy. But the guy doesn't settle for nothing. Like, for real. Thanks to him, what's his name? Vlahovic is a big problem. Like, you put so much hope on this guy that now the poor guy's injured, with all due respect. For what? Kostic? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Kostic, yeah, he scores, but really? You guys want Kostic? Too stubborn, okay. I don't know from inaction. I don't know either, boys. I don't know what to tell you. The chat is going wild tonight. Kostic is the answer? Okay. Kostic is the answer. Guys in the chat, I have a Serbian friend of mine said, hey, Kostic, okay. I'm not really, yes, he's been scoring. Maybe a bench player, but no, I did not say I did not say that, bro. But has he been consistent, Kostic? Off the bench, boom, he scores. But then he does these long crosses from Torino all the way to Vancouver. Like, you know what I mean? Let's continue on. Okay, to change up the subject, which I'll continue on with Juventus. Adam, you're my friend, bro. I hope you be on my show a lot, man. Okay, who will win the Champions League? Coppa Italia and Scudetto. Okay, with Champions League, before I take my take, guys, do you think Inter, Atalanta are gonna make it through? The reason why I'm saying this, it is a calcio show whatsoever. Just your thoughts. Do you guys think people on the chat here, Napolitani, Interisti, just join. Say anything you want. What do you think about calcio italiano? Are we gonna succeed? Because us three, like the Spanish teams, we are in the playoffs, which for me, once again, is vergogna. I hate the playoffs. But are we gonna make it through? Now, to answer that, winning the Champions League. Bella domanda, chi cazzo la vince sta Champions League? I'm gonna go for Arsenal. You guys? Coppa Italia? Maybe Mr. Spalletti can give us a nice Coppa del Nonno. Scudetto? I'm gonna be biased here. I hope Milan will win, not Inter. If Juventus is not win, which I think Juventus is not gonna win the Scudetto, not because, but that's my opinion. I think Milan, I'm hoping Milan win because I don't want those Cartonelli to win. So, your take on that, boys. All right, I will follow your comments. Okay, tuna sticks. I will follow comments based what I just said. And Mr. Adam. Dortmund is tough for Atalanta. Bodo won't be a walk for Inter. Okay, so you're in the 50-50. I hope Mr. Palladino can make a magic happen because, who won't win it? Arsenal or the names that I said with the Coppa Italia Scudetto. Arsenal cowards. They will never win anything. True, but they've been playing good. Like, I'm a Cafone when it comes to Premier League. But besides Arsenal, who you guys think is gonna win? I don't think Real Madrid. Okay. I get a better one. Byron. Chat. Then I'll follow up your comments. Okay, we got tuna steaks. I'm not convinced with anyone in the Champions League. The same way I'm not convinced with Serie A for the Scudetto. Okay, copy that. They won't take. Okay, so tuna steaks agrees with me. Anthony, I forgot about Bayern. This Bayern squad is a strong team. I think they will find a way to win the Champions League. Okay, I wasn't thinking about Bayern. I said Arsenal because of Gyökeres whatsoever. They have a good team, BB, Bubo, but you know what I mean. But I wasn't thinking about Bayern, which I do have a lot of Bayern fans. So Arsenal, okay. You guys are the experts on me. I still haven't been able to take the next big step, but it's a good prediction. True, do you think they're going to win the Premier League? No, Napoli, etc. Oh, okay. No, Napoli. No, Napoli. No, 100%. Champions League. Bayern is a good one, I agree. Barcelona? We'll see. It's tough to follow everybody, so okay, copy that. Well, I wish a fellow Arsenal fan, which he is, a big Jonathan David fan, was on here. Hopefully he comes along. I hope he hears me. If you ask an Arsenal fan, they are better than the best players on Real Madrid and Barca combined. If Arsenal don't win the Premier League, they need to fire Atalanta. Well, yeah, they spend a lot of money, man. So it might be Man City. I hope not. I better watch this thing. But this is a question that I would like to ask because with Calcio Italiano, I don't know if you guys follow me on my regular Facebook page, Rino Zaurini. I do post my videos and stuff. And I have a lot of my fellow paesans, Juventini. Even I also say that I'm negative when it comes to Calcio Italiano. Guys, you know me. I'm realistic whatsoever. Yes, we can enjoy a little bit of the Serie A, but can it be boring? Because I'm telling you right now, if the Azzurri don't make it through this playoffs, I'm gonna lose my shit, and I hope I do a playoff, the watch along. I'm gonna freaking lose it. Like I want them to go because can you imagine Italy going to Canada? Uh, you know, in Toronto against Canada, that's gonna be huge. But when I said that, I posted one of the comments on AFTV, and I said that none of the teams are going to go through the Champions League. Now, we witnessed this last year. Maybe this year we could be different, but the talks of Juventus against who are we playing against again? I'm not sure. Let me say Galatasaray, which I'm not too convinced. The new lovely people in the chat say it different because if Osimhen is there, facciamo segnare la croce. Inter with Brodo and Atalanta with Borussia Dortmund. I don't know, you know, like we can do bigger things. And I know it's even Spain, but we can complain about Spain because in the national team, Spain, I'm sorry, they do better than us. Maybe they're terrible with the league because you see Real Madrid losing to Benfica. I don't know if Barcelona's in it, but you know, I tell them what it is. Okay, I'm here with other people. The Italy and Spain are not doing that great. The leagues in general, but the reality is they gotta change the system. They gotta get rid of Gravina. They gotta put in the young players in order to envelope, like they did in Germany, in Spain, then we can see some live action. But if I have to hear from you lovely people, with all the love and respect, Reno, you're negative. Okay, well, be positive, but then don't complain when the calcio italiano fa schifo. I'm being realistic here. Hey, yeah, ma ragazzi. Let's continue on. Sorry, I'm behind the chat, but I had to rent it up because, guys, follow me on Facebook, Rino Zaurini, because lots going on there. Lots. So, where did I miss? Mr. Matteo, buonasera. Reno is the realist in Vancouver. I really appreciate that, bro. Man, you came too late. Madonna mia. Bro, buonasera. No, you're not too late. We are 34 minutes in. You're not too late. Welcome, and it's a pleasure to see you, my friend. I try my best to do lives, to have everybody come. Like the chat is going wild tonight. Madonna mia. Okay. Hold on a second, boys. Sorry, guys, do you hear me? I was a little bit behind here, so let me know. When it comes to Coppa Italia, I think it will be between Inter, Bologna, and Juventus. I think Juventus. We know Spalletti in the past win with what's his name with Roma. Grande, buonasera. How's it going, my friend? What do you mean, Tony? Sorry, I had to check something here, so you guys hear me? Okay, yeah. No, sorry, guys, because I'm using the iPad, and my mother-in-law called. It showed the screen, but my wife put on the regular phone, so, man, I just can't wait, when I have everything in solution. Aka, the way game is going to be crazy. We got Suarez here. Statement, you only got 10.5 stars. All the rest are not even good enough to sit on the bench. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Siamo nella frutta. At all. They are a great team. Yeah, Mr. Hey, how you feel about your Maple Leafs? We won yesterday, but it doesn't mean nothing. We're a white group in here. Yeah, I'm surprised, man. I really appreciate it. But man, when I do the live watch along, I know last game it was boring. Really boring. But I like what I'm seeing. So when I have a chance, I should be doing that this time. Maybe on the Friday more often. I gotta find a schedule, like our fellow Paesano, Mr. Alberto from the AGC, has his set schedule and everybody shows up. Maybe I should do this on a Friday. Plus, there's no hockey. There's nothing tonight, so it's a lucky night for me. Statement number 2. Look at this, a great player, but he will never hit love because his name is not sexy enough. Yeah, I could be one of those. I'm not really a big fan of him, but without him, the last game you can see the big difference. So, because he really pissed me off since, you know. Excuse me, you're talking about pizza here? Mannaggia miseria. Shall we start with the Io Goldo section? Because I'm doing a mix of everything here. Let's do the Io Goldo section. Guys, leave everything banter. Let's talk about hockey, favorite dish, the gravy, the sugo, Serie. I will talk about the predictions. I'm not missing out there, but before anything, let me see how many likes. Oh, Madonna mia, ma che cazzo è successo qua? What am I seeing here, boys? So 9 likes and 1 subscriber. But thank you all. Bim boom bim bada bim bada boom. Okay, so let's where did I pizza? Okay, so let's continue with the Il Godo section. Nah, man. Okay, so Adam's on my case. Now we can hear. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Discussing. So yeah, he is discussing with the pineapple pizza. Like, what are we talking about here, man? Como to win Copitella if it's not Juventus? Okay, I can agree with you. I see that coming. We saw last year with Bologna, maybe with okay. And my last question: why is McKenna the only starter where people don't want to give him starter money? That I don't know. Maybe tuna steaks can answer that to the fellow American cheeseburger, but yeah. I don't know, bro. That guy, I have 50-50 feelings with that guy, but we got. He is an Arsenal fan. Yeah, well, I did post. I should have sent to you. We were talking about your lovely Arsenal, my friend, and a lot of people did not say good things about Arsenal. I said maybe you might win the Champions League, but give it a shot to Tim. He's an Arsenal fan, but he's a good support. He likes my stuff. He wants to know a lot about the Italian calcio, which is nice to have him. He's a Cagliari fan from hockey, so yeah, big up, my friend, big up. What is a sugo, buddy? Sugo, a pasta con sugo, like red sauce. Let's be real, man. Okay, continue. Let's make this fun. Yeah, man. Okay. Kakanak's going down tomorrow. Go leaves because of Vancouver. Oh yeah, like yesterday, you lost 5-3 against Seattle. I know that we're Kaka, but I told you yesterday. Be careful. Montreal is coming for you. They're gonna go forward. You might hate me saying this, but they're the better team in Canada. We suck, buddy. But keep on. Believe. Believe that's your ear. Matteo. Cayman cider is the best. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Might go to cheeseburger. Yeah, I know. And I respect that. Best pizza for me, chicken, mushrooms, bell peppers. Oh, Madonna mia. La capricciosa non si tocca, ragazzi. Please. You can say whatever you want, but man. Anthony, okay. The Condor himself, Mr. Iglitare, is cooking some nice spaghetti. Yeah, well, you know what? Matteo to Milan? Guys, you think this is going to happen? I heard this too, but I'm not too sure. You know what, man? Last year, your management screwed it up with uh, Conceição. The other coach, I can't remember his name. Fonseca. He learned his mistakes in somehow, some way. Yes, they had to be 8. And he got Allegri. He got the players some way or another that benefit Allegri. And they got the job done. But on our end, mistake over mistake. Arrivederci sogni d'oro. Ma. The chat is going well. Like, I can't catch up here. Oh my god, ragazzi. Mamma mia. Okay, so let me stop right here. And let me check on the legs. It's on 10. Okay. Let's keep on high and rocking. Let's keep on going. So, so nobody say nothing here. Okay. Let's continue on. Then we're going to talk about calcio. Kebab pizza. I don't know about that, but yeah. A casa, that is correct. A casa Maple Leafs. Buddy, don't push my buttons, man. I told you, I don't hate the Leafs. I hate Oilers. Man, you hate every single Canadian team. Mamma mia. Oh, you can eat pork. Okay. Good statement. The Swedes have a different flavor palette. Okay, I'm just going through some comments and I want to get into. Okay, Milan must be happy that Inter have to play two extra players. Well, yeah. You mean AC Milan? Well, all of us, even the Juventino, are happy. So let's hope. I see you. Bye bye to those bacalas. Oh, you got a girlfriend, Tony? I didn't know that. But she still eats pepperoni. Oh boy. Okay. Your boy Allegri finally gets his Vlahovic 2-0 in Mateda. I don't know if Vlahovic is going to do any good, man. I'm sorry. Like, I've been arguing with one of my Serbian friends. He did say, oh, David sucks. Vlahovic is better. I said to him, David, Cito is going to score more goals than Vlahovic, and you're going to be jealous. He's going to end up in Milano for less money. Get rid of this guy. Like I said at the beginning of the chat, boys, too much. Too much credit to this guy, Inenta Rosto. And he's bad with the Serbian team. Let's be real. Reno, top of the 5 baddest players of Juve squad. Oh, Madonna, I mean, that's a tough question, bro. Maybe you should have said top 3 because top 5? Who can it be at this? You're talking about this moment or in the past? Because this moment, besides Ildic, maybe Gatti, Kalulu, Conceição. I don't know. Top. If you want to talk to me about the past, sure. But now, top 5. Barely. There's a top 2. Wow. You can't ketchup like mayonnaise. To be honest with you, I put ketchup mayonnaise with panino, tartufo with the salsiccia. To be honest, and yeah, with the hamburger and everything. If that's what you really want to know. Yeah, well, tonight it's kind of like, well, I just started talking about ketchup. We will be talking about it, but man, I did not expect all these people showing up tonight. Oh my god. I did not say Kalulu bad player. I say he's a good player. I can put him in the top 5. Absolutely not. In this moment, well, top 5. Conceição. Who else did I fucking say, man? I say maybe Gatti. Okay, I say Kalulu. Ildic. Well, Ildic is first. Then the goalies, forget it. Because they go to Pecarito. I don't know, man. I don't know. I say these 4. A top 5? Oh, boy. Worst players, okay, in this moment. No, you said the best at the beginning, but the worst, that's easy to say. Cool minors. Man, I have so many in my head. Openda, Vlahovic. I don't want to say Locatev. For me, it's a 50-50. He does his job. Kalulu's been great. Maybe we should put Kalulu in the best. And comment. I can't say Joe Mario because the poor guy barely played. So yeah, guys on the chat, let's start off with the likes, subscriptions, bim bada boom, and we'll continue on with some predictions here. Well, I did say that about the best players. Coop opened the Cambiaso. Cambiaso, yes, I forget that guy. I don't know. Too much birra stasera. Okay, beautiful. Guys on the chat, we got a weekend to go in Serie A. There's no point talking about the Mercado. If you guys want to have some questions about the Mercado, let's go ahead. But in Serie A weekend, I'm just going to talk about the top teams are playing, like Napoli, Fiorentina. Guys in the chat. Oh, bravo, Zwart. Bravissimo. Cabal, yes, I'm not really happy with him. Oh boy. Look who's in the house. Justin, did I miss the cider section? The Yogolo section still on, man. Oh my god. Okay, boys. Napoli and Fiorentina. Let's talk about soccer. Then we'll get into some fun here. Who's gonna win in Napoli? I have a funny feeling. Maybe Fiorentina might do some damage in Napoli. And you? I'll say 1-0 for Fiorentina. Well, the vino rosso, no. E la birra messicana stasera. If you guys want, I can get the vino, but then I gotta argue with my wife. I don't want to drink too much. So yeah, guys, let's continue on. Napoli, Fiorentina. I'd say 1-0. Do you guys think Napoli's gonna continue with the Scudetto race, or maybe not make top four? Because I see the fellow Napolitans out there. They're getting wild. Wild and concerned. Oh, you know what I mean, man. Conte's the man. Conte this, and now Conte's not the man. And they're finding an excuse of the injuries? Like, for real? Justin, did you see the Romano post? Nobody's signing Mike. No, I did not see that. A lot of people say they did a big mistake. Get rid of Lang, if you ask me. Okay, I had him. Napoli will draw. Okay, I say 1-0 Fiorentina. You should go live when said argument. Okay, moving on. I don't know what you're talking about, Justin. You're probably asking some funny questions just to fuck with me, but yeah. No, I can't. I'm glad that you guys hear me because I'm in my room, so a little test. Well, I got the good internet at this moment, so it is working. The beginning, no, but then thanks to my boys to give me a solution. So moving on, Como Atalanta. How is that gonna be? Como Atalanta. I will say Como 1-0. What do you think about the Juventus celebrations? Which one, the recent one? Because there was no celebration, but against Napoli, oof. If you want to talk about that, yeah, I'm very happy with that. You think so? Okay. Como easy win for Atalanta. Okay, I agree. I say 1-0. Tim says 2-0. Okay. Como are the Milwaukee's Brewers of the Serie, yeah? Well, I think they're going to go high, bro. So, moving on. Cremonese Inter. Unfortunately, it's sad to say, those Bacalas, those Bruti Cartonati are going to win 2-0. What do you guys think? Goal score celebrations. These guys are starting to show some personality. Yeah. Tuna says 3-1. 3-1. I said 1-0 for Como, but yeah. Okay. Just a 3-1. Okay. Beautiful. I'm talking about right now Cremonese Inter. Unfortunately, with those bacalas. I'll say Inter 2-0. Let me just check something here. 10 likes. 3-0, Martinez will score. Yeah, well, Martinez only will score the smaller teams. With the big teams, he disappears. People give so much credit to this guy. For me, Martinez, he went down. What about you guys? Yeah, Bruce Withering. Yeah. Well, it's Friday night, bro. I needed some drinks, man. Even though I said I need to cut down, but Basquero will break la turn. I hope so, but I think they're gonna win, man. Because with these small teams, I don't know. How do you feel about Gene Taylor dropping tonight? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of lost over there. Hopefully, you're not asking some funny questions there, like Justin does. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. I'm pretty sure the next one is Juventus because Milan is playing. Parma Juventus. Last time Jonathan Davis scored. I give Jonathan Davis score. Ildic 2-0 for Parma. What about you guys? Then your take on Bologna Milan. I give a tie Bologna Milan because Allegri's pissing me off and he's not winning because I definitely don't want to see Inter winning. So guys, chat, continue on, and then I'm gonna close it up pretty soon. So let's close it up with these predictions and other questions. I try to catch up with you guys. Man, tonight it was one of the wildest lives, man. I hope you guys can show up when I do the watch-alongs, man, because sometimes with the watch-alongs, it's hard. Zwart, Milan easy win. Okay. We got the Milanista in the house. 1, Bologna, 2, Milan. Okay. I say a tie because after the last performance, bro, Allegri is kind of pissing me off because I want them to go forward if we don't win the Scudetto, which I don't think Juventus is, because I don't want to see those Cartonati winning. So keep on going with the chat, boys. Thank you all for coming by, especially with the new faces. It's a pleasure to see you guys all. Okay, Tony. Nice seeing you. Tony, a pleasure. I'll try to do these early ones because I know you always text me. 1-1 Jordan Milan. Okay, you agree with me. Anthony, 2-0 Inter. Okay. Yeah, I said 2-0 too. They can easily beat these small teams, so at least something shocking happens. I know it's in Cremona, but who knows? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna shut this down. Thank you all. This live has been pretty wild. I was trying to keep it calcio, but it was like an open section tonight. So I said 2-0 for Juventus, 2-1. Okay, for Juventus. Every time I hear Inter Milan, I need to take a shit. I talk about it, but when they lose, è finita. What?
I'm just checking if everything's good.
You hear the wife. Rino, is it time to shut down?
I'm just asking, is it working?
It is working, yeah. The chat is going wild.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Caca. Ciao, ciao. Leave me alone. I'm busy. The wife. Don't leave us. Well, bro, maybe for 10 minutes, man. Yeah, well, like I said, if you see the title, I was trying to talk about at least a little bit calcio, but I'm glad that we mix it up a little bit of everything. Yeah, well, grazie. Where are you from, bro? Oh boy, everybody's saying the same thing. Napoli 1-1. No, there's no bedtime for me. No, it's like 7:30, man. The wife was just checking if my iPad was working, and So yeah, if you have anything else to discuss, yeah, or else I'm just gonna shut it down. There won't be no watch along for me this week, but maybe I'll do like a recap maybe on Monday. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Belgium. Are you the guy from the AGC chat? The one I told you that my mom is from Belgium. What a coincidence, bro. The one you technically said to bring some people in my life? Oh my God. Oh, funny. I think I added you on Instagram, but I didn't receive any. Well, pleasure, bro. Mama, what time is it for you, man? Isn't it 6 in the morning there? Oh, you're the mother. Yeah. Well, to be honest, bro, bro, to be honest, I know you were here, but I did not know that was you from the chat. Oh my God. Oh, I got my biretta, man. I cannot drink vino tonight. I know I was gonna do that, but eventually, if I have some guests, I know I did promise you, but nah, you're not gonna last in my lives. Holy crap, man. You're not going to work or nothing, you're awake? Or you're party still? Yeah, I know, it's like Italy time. It's almost 5 o'clock. Madonna, I mean, you guys are talking about the wine. Okay, hold on a second. You guys talk about the wine? I'm gonna close it up with something. Hold on. Uh, Max 10 minutes. The live will go. I'll be back. 1 second. Mannaggia la miseria. I am alive. I did not left. Mannaggia Tony. Oh, that's. Alla salute, ragazzi. Alla salute. Vino Corino. Let's finish up with the nice section of Vino Corino. No, I am back. It is working as long as you guys are hearing me. So, guys, okay, I have 10 minutes. There's nothing really much to say after this. No hockey tonight, in this Io Bolo section. Then we pretty much covered everything. So let's see on the next games. I think tomorrow Napoli's playing, right? As I go along. Yeah, tomorrow. We'll see how those Baccalas are going to do. We'll see how much Conte is going to cry. You know what's funny? That people were complaining to me saying that I'm really bad dashing people. People, you know me. When it comes to Conde, yes, I wanted him back whatsoever. But the reason why I did that video against him, too much is too much. You know? Rina, recommend me some Italian food. Your top three. Madonna mia. I like everything, man. There isn't a very special one. Maybe I can say first lasagna. Italian food. I'm Abruzzese. What is my favorite dish in Abruzzo? Riso and spinach. How we do it in Abruzzo. And my third. Uh, there's so much, man. Man, you ask me these questions. Mix fish with spaghetti. Let's see. Or red sauce, sugo, cotuna spaghetti. How's that, bro? That's my take. I'm drinking some Italian wine. Chianti. Vino with Reno Z. Yeah. Has a nice. Maybe we should do when I reach over 1,000 boys. Then I should do those uh, shirts. Vino Corino. Calcio Trino Z. A casa Inter. A casa. That's gonna be wild. Yeah. It's the Chianti, red wine Chianti. I'm pretty sure they sell it. I like more Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, to be honest. So yeah. Yeah, don't say that to Tuna or else he's gonna start with the gravy, bro. Anyways, boys, I'm gonna shut this down. Thank you all for showing up, even the long runs, guys from England. Adam, no, sorry, from Sweden. Adam, my boy here from Belgium, which is funny. Sure, what do I will. Oh yeah, VC, that's good, man. Yes, Sangiovese, yeah. So, and it's funny, he's from Belgium, as I was telling him. My mom was born in Belgium. She's Italian. She's not Belgium, but I got my cousins from my mom's side, which my mom had 5 sisters there, which only 2, I believe, are alive. I have a lot of cousins, but they all cheer for Italy. They all cheer for Juventus and Italy. They don't cheer for Belgium. So no offense to you if you cheer for Belgium, but you know, which I went to Belgium to close it up when I was 15 years old at Yang. So where my cousins say it's a nice town, you know. I had a lot of fun. I was drinking those red beers. Like honestly, I'm pretty sure you will correct me, my friend. Red beers, bro. That was like beautiful. I don't know if you're close by in the area, so yeah. Anyways, boys, thank you all. Put a beautiful like and subscribe, and I might do a live on Monday or Tuesday. We do a little recap. We talk about Juventus, and yeah. So let me before I do this, I'm gonna shut this down after these last comments. I met some college students. One, oh yeah, you told me that, bro. They said they knew me. I don't believe they knew me. I know you told me about this, but you didn't tell me that they knew me. But if you give me the name and last name privately, maybe I do. Fuck Belgium, I cheer for Angola, Congo, and Netherlands. Oh, okay. Yeah, my cousins they cheer for Italy, so but I can understand why you cheer for Netherlands than Angola, Congo. So, guys, è stato un piacere. Grazie a tutti voi e ci vediamo prossimamente. Fino alla fine, Forza Italia e a casa tutti. Ciao ciao e arrivederci. Where is it?